Morning everybody, Model T here, Model T Scale Workshop. Sorry I haven't been posting videos as often as I'd like, but I got a short story for you. Last week I made a new video and I sat here at the bench and I opened these kits and I went through everything and talking and on and on and on. And my iPad had run out of memory a minute or two into it and it was like a 10-minute video. So I lost all that, but here's what I decided to do. I'm just going to wing it this morning, no script, and I'm going to go over a few things that I got going on up here in my shop. And well, let's get it started. First off, I have new shop cards, and I would be very, very happy to send one of these out to you. Just hit me up on my email right here, and I'll be happy to send one of these out to you right away. So that's that. I got a shop card from Don's Tattoos Garage. And he sent me a couple of really cool stickers with it. This guy's planning to come up here and visit Link and myself later next year. So I'm pretty excited about that. Thank you very much for the card, Don, and for the kind words on the back. I appreciate that. And I got one more. Chris's House of Plastic. There you go. Don't forget to go over to his channel and subscribe. Very cool guy. Yeah, go see Chris. So what I'm working on is, I'm working on a plan. I'm going to build a front engine dragster. I'm very specific about this one. I don't want a lot of body work on it. I want it to be something from about 1969, so maybe like the dual magneto with single spark plug instead of, they didn't have the dual spark plugs yet. So stuff like that. But the open chassis is really what I'm going for. So you can see the plumbing and the hose, all that cool stuff, and steering linkage, and yeah, I got big plans for this one. So anybody out there who builds dragsters has any advice, I'm open. I'll take it. This is the kit that I'm going to start with. This one right here. I was going to start with the Tommy Ivo's dragster, but around the back of the cockpit, it has a body on it. And this one doesn't. This one's open on the back of the cockpit. And judging by the artwork on the box here, I can also chop this one off right here and get rid of the rest of this body. So I want to keep this section, firewall back. Even the motor looks good and the chassis looks good in this. So I think this is going to be the basis of my build. I was told this kit has a great motor in it, and it would look really good in this chassis. Problem is it's got dual spark plugs and it's a little too modern to match this chassis. So it does have a good motor in it though. Put those there. And this is the kit that I was going to start with, but I figured the body work, I didn't want to just, it's a cool body. I didn't want to just hack it up. That one's a much better place to start. So I don't know, parts of this may show up in the build too. I'm not sure. All right, so all for the past 2 weeks, I've been collecting parts, doing a lot of research here and there. My friend Ron Lambert came through with, he keeps a book just for modeling, drag race reference, and he's got all the plumbing information in here and the linkage and anything you could imagine on a vintage drag car is saved in this book, and he was really kind enough to let me borrow it. So this is going to be the key right here. What else have I got going on over here? Rule book, the drag racing rule book from AHRA. I think it's, I don't know, I can see the date on there somewhere. It's 1969, 1970. So a lot of good information in here. So the parts that I've been collecting here and there are, started with some decals. These are class division decals by Slicks. all the little letters and numbers that you see on the car, and I believe this one's going to be AATF, top fuel. But there's no slashes in here. I noticed this morning. I just received these today, and like I said, there's no slashes in here, which is, I'll figure something out. Those came from Model Roundup, and I got to tell you, Model Roundup, they package everything really nice, and it shows up right away, so you can't beat dealing with them. Also, something I got from Model Roundup is a photo etch steering wheel for the dragster, the front engine dragster. I got big plans for this. I know it's just the steering wheel, but the ends of these were always made out of wood, the handle itself. And I think I'd like to take a shot at making that out of wood. You know, I think that would be really cool looking and give it some depth. But that's a tiny piece of wood. We'll see what happens. It may end up just being this photo etch steering wheel. I know you guys probably can't see this, but these are, I think they're called Hillbrand slotted magnesium rear wheels. I found this sprue at a model show recently, and you can see these two wheels right here, the Hillbrand rear wheels. I also found these Hillbrand rear wheels. Actually, you can see them pretty decent. These are really nice. They're not as deep as these, and they're not as big around. So I'm probably going to end up with these, strip the chrome off of them, and then restart with a magnesium color. So that's some more of the parts I've been collecting. Front wheels. I always feel like the front wheels on a dragster model, the spokes are too big. They're out of scale. So I found these guys. I found this about 10 or 15 years ago, a long time ago. And maybe not that, it's a very long time ago. And I'll show them to you. It's photo etched front spokes with rims and tires and hubs. So I don't know if you can see that really well, but yeah, these are going on the front of it, and I think that'll give it a real touch of realism. These are 17-inch wheels too, which were pretty popular in 1969 for drag racing. The rear tires, you're gonna go with these, tall, skinny, square edges, exactly what people were using back then. I'm going to try to get rid of the lettering on it and then airbrush over a stencil, and I'll get more into the stencil in a minute, but then I'll dull them up. I think they'll look really good. They're the perfect size. The stencil that I just mentioned, I have one from Replicas and Miniatures in Maryland. This is what it looks like. This one says Hoosier. I'm looking for one that says M&H or one that says M&T or MT. If you know of anybody out there with one of these stencils, M&H, MT, I can't find one anywhere on the internet. Let me know. I'd like to borrow it. I'll return it as nice as it was the day I got it. If you have one or know somebody who has one, please let me know. Wow, went through the stuff here pretty quick. One of the last things, I like to pick up things here and there for the shop. As you can see, there's stuff all over the place here. But every time I go out somewhere, I'm always thinking, all right, what can I do for the shop? And what can I, if I'm not at a hobby shop and I'm at a regular store, I'm always looking for model related stuff. So I was at the store the other day, and I saw this soap dish. I know it looks kind of weird, but this thing is absolutely perfect for decals. There's no corner in here, so you can just slide it's nice. It's perfect, and you can get that at Home Goods for $5.99. So, pretty good idea. Something for you guys to try out. And the last but not least thing I got to put up over the workbench, and you'll see it in the next video, but I got this little cast iron plaque called the Bullshit Corner, and that's going to go up over my Gonna go up over my workbench somewhere. So, like I said, I'm gonna start that top front engine dragster today. And I'm really excited about it. I'm hoping for some crappy weather because we need rain for one, but when it's really nice out, I want to go out, outside. So I'm hoping for some crappy weather this week. And other than that, the guys come over on Thursday night, and I want to say hi to all of them. I'm always excited to see them. So yeah, drop me an email. I'll get you a shop card. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And I hope you like what you're seeing. And maybe tomorrow I'll have some plastic glued together. That's it. You guys have a great day. Thanks for watching.